This is an all signs bonus reading, and in this one we will look into the most likely outcome in your connection. Of course, I say most likely because you have your free will. Okay, so if you are a stubborn motherfucker, or if you are pushy, or if you are persistent, or if you are, I don't know, you can use your fucking free will to sabotage your own connection, or to manifest it, or to whatever it, right? So I say most likely outcome depending on the current energy that you are able to fucking change. Now, that said, what else do I want to say? When I mean in your connection, it means that this is someone that you are with, someone that you are in separation, someone that you are thinking about, someone that you have in mind, whatever. Okay, whatever energy comes is the energy that I'm going to read. Comprendo, comprendo, comprende, comprendo, comprendo. Hellboy, what's up? Nikki, what's up? Alright, so this will be time stamped, and the order of the reading will be fire, earth, air, then water. What else? I think I've covered everything. Now shut the fuck up, sit down, and enjoy. I'm in a mood today. I'm in like a sassy mood. So prepare yourself. Bring your popcorn. Take your chill pill. Because you might need it. Okay? I mean, I always say this, and then the readings either fucking knock me out or kind of like change the mood for me. So we'll see what we get. But that is the energy that I'm in before the reading. Okay. Some of the idiots out there, the haters watching, I know you're watching. You think I'm on drugs? You're just jealous I'm high on life. Just jealous I can be of high energy, and you think I'm doing drugs because that's you can only reach that level when you are on drugs. So you think I'm on drugs. Bitch, sit down and learn a thing or two instead of hating. I mean, you are learning a thing or two because you seem to be obsessed with my energy, right? So sit down, continue on watching. Continue this activity, okay? Naturally high. Yes, I don't have to pay a drug dealer. Like your mom and your parents and your whole fucking family. Your crackhead ancestors didn't tap into that trick yet. SDB, what's up? Thank you. Katie, hi. All right, so let's begin. Let's begin. Ugh. Most likely outcome in your connection. Okay, so let's begin. Starting with 4:30, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see your most likely outcome in your connection. Your most likely outcome in your connection. Let's see. Oh, interesting. My deck is in reverse by mistake. I don't believe in mistakes. I do not believe in mistakes. So one card came out, which is in the reverse because my whole deck was in the reverse when I was shuffling. And it's the World. It's the World in reverse. So this tells me that this connection is not going back. Meaning that this tells me that this is a connection that you've already been involved in, or you had some type of intimacy, closeness, connection already happening in this energy. Meaning that you already got close to this person, or you got close enough. And this is telling you it's not going there, it's not going back. So for example, if you were close to this person and then distance was created, it's telling you it's not going back to the closeness, okay? I do see that there could be friendship that comes out of this, but it will not go back to where it was. The closeness, the intimacy, the whatever that you had with this person, it's not going there. And let me tell you, Sagittarius, it's a fucking blessing in disguise. So if you have been stubborn about someone and you know that, you know, there's a lot of resistance, there's a lot of like things that don't fucking add up, just fucking leave it. Leave it. Stop making it work or trying to make it work. This is not working for a fucking reason, okay? The universe is trying to save you some bullshit, okay? Okay. So don't try to be confused about what you are already receiving, which is the resistance. The resistance is a sign in itself. The resistance is a sign. Pay attention. When the universe communicates to you, it will create obstacles, roadblocks, and whatever else in the way in order to stop you from going on a certain path. Listen, observe. Because I do see that you might be pretending like, well, the road is blocked, I don't know. Like you might be pretending, oh, it's a coincidence. Maybe it just happened like that. Maybe there's road work on the path towards this person because it just happened. Maybe it's someone else's karma. I don't know. No. Be realistic here, especially if you are spiritual. You should know better. Especially if you know how the universe communicates, especially if you know how the universe kind of gives you sign in order to block you from doing stupid shit. You know better, okay? You know better. But here's the thing. I do see that there will be peace in this connection, meaning there could be even like friendship of some kind here. For some of you, I feel. But it's not going to go to the level of intimacy that you are hoping for. Because I see this is something or someone that you had some type of intimacy with, but there was distance. There is distance. And this is basically telling you, nope, not going to happen again. Not on my watch, says the universe. You know? So, nope, that shit is not good for you. I'm going to stop it from happening. So work with the universe. Because sometimes we think we know everything. But then we try to be stubborn about it with the universe. And then we find out later down the line that, oh, that's why the universe was trying to prevent me from doing that. Do you see what I mean? So be humble in not knowing everything that you know. What? Be humble in not knowing everything that you know? Be humble in not knowing everything. Maybe full stop there. You know what I mean? You know, so sometimes like if you think that you know everything, it can get you in trouble because it closes every other option of or it doesn't give you the space to gain a new perspective or to not be prejudiced with your opinions and perspectives. So remember to be humble with the knowledge that you have in order to continue learning. Otherwise, you screw yourself up in the ass. All right? I don't believe in mistakes is a quote. I thought that's a common thing to say. The resistance is a sign. I'm learning a lot from you today. Oh, I'm glad. You're so cute. You flatter me. Of light and dark. Hi, girl. Hi. 10:54. Leo. Leo, before we start your reading, let me do a little bit of we'll leave it at that. We don't need to know more than you need to know. Where do you live? Why? You want to hang out? What? I'm doing this reverse. You guys. Leo, maybe you're doing things in reverse. Maybe you're doing things like the opposite way of what you are used to doing. I'm doing that in reverse. Like I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean, right? Supposed to put the thing in the other thing, not vice versa. Which flavor is your stick which you smoke? You mean the vape? The stick that you smoke. It's blueberry grape. My favorite. It's not too sweet and it's not too sour. It's just right. Do you not roll cigarettes anymore? Dude, how old are you? Were you here since the beginning with this channel? Damn, I can't even remember if when was the last time I smoked a proper rolled cigarette? You were? Damn! I appreciate the loyalty and support. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I can't even freaking remember when the last time I rolled a cigarette. I actually, like, when I smoke a cigarette now, like, you know, like sometimes if I drink, I will smoke a cigarette. And it tastes like shit, you guys. I don't like the taste of cigarettes anymore. And if I smell it on someone, I'm like, you know? To be fair, even when I smoked it myself and I was addicted to it, I hated the taste in my mouth, you know? Wish 13 then, and now your 13th wish. Okay. Alrighty. Hang on, where's the thing? Leo, I'm going to change your time because I've taken my time. But I don't know, like, we've had some weird messages with you already. Mindful mind. Interesting. Night is just right here. She won't come near the smoke though. Obviously the smoke is too much for her cute little noise. Cute little nose. So I'm going to put it away from her. You want to come say hi? Hello? Night? What? You want to come say hi or not? She will come when she wants to come. You can't force a cat to do shit. This is why you have a lot of people that hate cats. They prefer dogs because they can't handle boundaries. A dog will be like, anytime you want the dog to appear, they will appear. A cat will look at you stupid and be like, bitch, what? What do you want? You want me to do what? Who do you think you are? A cat will fucking humble you. All right, let me change the time for... let me change the time for Leo. Okay, Leo, let's see. Most likely outcome in your connection, Leo. Most likely outcome in your connection. I just heard Let's Get It On. I'm sure that's a song. Let's get it on. Doo -doo. Is that how it goes? Ooh. Okay, so I see that there will be exchange in passion. Wow, this is highly sexual. Like a little freaky as well. Freaky sexual. Here's the thing, Leo. If you think that this is going to last, nope. So enjoy it while it's here. Meaning that if you think this is going to be long term, get your head out of your ass. Because it's not long term. In fact, very soon you will find that this person cannot stay loyal. But here's the thing. They have, you know, like their way in bed. And I don't think this person is ready to commit to just one person. Okay, so even though they will be interested in you or they are interested in you already, they still are not going to just give up their singlehood or their ability to date more than one person for you. Because this person is not ready for that step just yet. I mean, I do see that you will have a lot of fun together. But if you have high hopes for you to be with this person long term, get it out of your system. Fuck it out of your system, I should say. Because fucking you shall do. Fucking is what you will do with this person. If you are thinking, oh, we will live happily ever after, get over it. Not going to happen. Not with this one. Okay? This is the type, let's get it on, dun dun. And next day it's like a hungover, a walk of shame, that kind of shit. And if it's not like that, if it's not like a one night stand, it feels like the casual situationship, friends with benefits shit. It's that type of thing. Okay. And if you think you can change them, yeah, I mean, you'll have a good lesson to learn from that. Because like whenever people say, I can change them. Bitch, no one changes unless they choose to change. So if they don't want to change, you can jump and I don't know, like do whatever you can, but they will not fucking change. No one changes for your sake. When people change, they choose to change for themselves. And this person is nowhere near that. They're not ready to commit. They're not ready to be loyal. So I do want to say, because I do see a third party here at some point. And then someone here will be like, fuck that shit. And it better be you. Right? So Yeah, I do see that you will have fun with this person, Leo, but it's not going to last. And that's probably for the best, because I don't feel like this person is the loyal type. You will get in a lot of drama, and most of it will not be even yours. Okay. What's Marvin Gaye? Warm shadows. If cats could text or call back, they wouldn't. That's so true. That's so fucking true. My cat has just gone out. My cat would not fucking leave. Like, I put her by the window and she will like be very delighted to kind of like sit by the window and people watch and, you know, watch birds. But she steps out, like she puts foot out of the window and then she gets scared. Like, she doesn't want to. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't really have like a backyard for her. I think she would love a backyard where she can play, you know, without being scared of people passing by on the streets and cars. So maybe I will move to a place where it has like a garden. She will love that, I think. You know, the cat before Night I had, it was a copy paste of Night, but he was a male. Okay, he would bring me like headless mice, and I would wake up to a crime scene. I would wake up to like a whole, like a, it's not even a mice, it's a rat, like a thick tail, and the body is there, and then the trace of the blood where he dragged it, and the blood was like leaking from the head, and the head is missing. He ate the head and left me the rest. And I literally, because I'm not used to like hunter cats, right? And when I see the freaking rat headless, I started shaking. Like, I remember, like, what that was traumatizing. It was headless. It was executed. Tape on the floor in the shape of a mouse. 13th wish. You have good imagination. Yeah, rats detective. Imagine being interrogated by a rat. You're a cat. It's funny. All right, moving on. moving on. All right. I can't get them out of my head now. Okay. The most likely outcome, Aries. The most likely outcome in your connection. Oh, stop it. The most likely outcome in your connection, Aries. What a fucking roller coaster you have here. This is far from straightforward. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a karmic? Fuck yes. The King of Wands is a fuck yes. Here's the thing, Aries. This is going to take a long time for you to untie yourself from, meaning that, okay, so we have a bunch of cards that wanted to come out. It was weird how it came out as well. I don't know if you saw how it came out. So I see up and down, up and down, up and down. You know, it could be either a karmic or a twin flame. Ugh, I hate when that happens. It's like, look at that. The weird kind of cards when they jumped out. 2 of Cups, the Lovers, and between them the 10 of Cups. So there is the possibility of this being a fucking twin flame. There's a fucking thin line. I always say a very thin line between karmics and twin flames. Okay, so especially with the twin flames, you can perceive it as a karmic, especially if you don't know what you're dealing with. Meaning it can be a pain in the ass. But there is a reason, because a lot of people think that, you know, bad things are bad. But sometimes bad things are good. When bad things happen for a good cause, they're good, right? So in that sense, it's subjective. And when it comes to the twin flame, it applies to what you perceive as karmic. This is why I say there's a fucking thin line between a karmic and a twin flame. And it doesn't matter how many times I explain it. People always like, yeah, but which one is it? Here's the thing, Aries. This is like up and down, and I'm not even surprised, because with a twin flame, you get that bullshit. You know, up and down, and it's not going anywhere. And this is not short term. This is going to be a prolonged journey, which also is an indication of a twin flame. Meaning that you will have an awakening or two with this person. That you will change, you will go through changes. This is internal and external because of this connection, which is also an indication of a twin flame. So, is this a pleasant journey? Is this a pleasant adventure? Fuck no. Is it necessary for your own development and the development of this connection? Fuck yes. So this will have a huge impact on your life. And you might be like, fuck that, I'm out, I don't want to deal with it, no thanks. All you want. You can do that all you want. But that will not make it go away. That will not make it go away. Okay? Even if you fucking try to do cord cutting. Can you cord cut yourself? Think about that. A twin flame is basically the copy paste of your soul. It could be not even a copy paste. It could be the split of your soul. Can you cord cut yourself? No. The right answer would be no. So you can't get rid of this person even if you wanted to. And this is not going anywhere. So you will have on and off with this person. You will have weird phases with this person. You will have closeness with this person. You will have distance with this person. You will spend years going through that journey with them. But through those years, there will be a lot of lessons, a lot of realizations, a lot of development, internal and external, for you and for them. This is screaming twin flame, in fact. This is not for the weak. So if you do not resonate with this message, please do not fucking take it. Because there is nothing cute about a twin flame. It's not cute. It's not a fairy tale. It's full of awakenings, lessons, and growth pains. I mean, if you are into pain, then whatever, it could be your fairy tale. But it's not cute, it's not romantic, it's most of the time it's a struggle and a heartache. And I see, if this is your message, Aries, I see that despite it looking difficult, it is necessary for your own growth and theirs and the connection in general. So you will be teaching this person lessons. They will be teaching you lessons. You will grow together separately. You will grow together and grow separately. You see what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you are together in the physical or not. The growth continues. That is the effect of the twin flame. Doesn't matter if you are in separation or physically together. You still have an effect on each other. You mirror each other, even if you don't know it. You could be scratching your nose and they are doing exactly that in that fucking moment. That's how much twin flames mirror each other. And that is how you recognize yourself in the twin flame. This is why I say, if you don't know you have a twin flame, you don't. Because if you know yourself well enough, you know you have a twin flame. But if you don't know, you're not sure, it means you don't have a twin flame. Okay? So don't try to push this reading on you if it's not yours. Because let me tell you, a soulmate, ugh. Chef's kiss. Is that what they say? A soulmate is like, you know, the good things without the bad. A soulmate is more compatible to be with you than the bullshit that the twin flame puts you through. But hey, you know, it's necessary, especially if you have a mission greater than yourself with your twin flame. Ugh. I personally, it's almost like a love and hate with the twin flame, you know? It's like I hate the fact that I have it, but I also, it's like something that I love, but I hate it at the same time. It's like some bullshit. It's torture. And maybe I'm used to it. Maybe it doesn't, that's why I love it. That's to some extent. But I hate it at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely love and hate type of thing. I mean, hate is a strong word, but you know what I fucking mean, right? So do not fucking wish a twin flame upon yourself. You know, it's not cute. It's honestly not fucking cute. A lot of people, a lot of fucking readers romanticize the twin flame, and it gets on my nerves. It's like every motherfucker is like, oh, you're a twin flame, you're a twin flame, just because they wrote a twin flame on a piece of fucking card. And then they wrote it like, I don't know, like 3-4 times in one deck in 25 fucking pieces of paper. Oh, you're a twin flame, you're a twin flame. And every motherfucker out there thinks they have a twin flame. It's like, well, anyways, you know, those readers get karma for that shit, just so you know. So I don't even feel sorry for them. But be careful, seriously, because you don't want to delude yourself, and you don't want to like believe every fucking reading that comes across you. Use your intuition, trust your intuition. Otherwise, you will be like lost in the freaking tarot community. You know, like I actually see a lot of people that comment on my channel that are fucking deluded. They need to be submitted in a psych ward and medicated in order not to spread their delusion and craziness. So please be careful, because it can actually make you go crazy. Okay? Okay? Because some people are going crazy. And I don't want that. Thank you very much. Give me the soulmate, right? I agree. Well said. Give me the soulmate. I agree. Fucking agree. You know, and you have so many soulmates as well. It's not like You know, like a lot of people think it's one soulmate. No, you get many soulmates. Anyways, I talk too much. Let me drink some water. You are in love? Yeah. You know, with a twin flame, you will learn what unconditional love means. Because with a twin flame, if you are spiritually aware and if you know you're a twin flame, you will love them anyway. Which sucks because I don't like doing charity. Like not on my expense, not on my heart expense, you know. Like if I want to do charity, I will help the less fortunate, whatever else. But I don't want my fucking love life to be a fucking charity. So with a twin flame, you will learn how to love unconditionally like a fucking nun in a church. Yay! Let's turn into Virgin Mary. All right. Let's move on to Earth signs. 3655. Virgo. Speaking of Virgin Mary. Man, oh man. All right. Virgin Mary. Virgo. Virgo, let's see. Most likely outcome in your connection. Let's see the most likely outcome in your connection. Wow, okay, we have a test. I just heard, what will you do? And I heard it like that. What will you do? It's almost like an old, grown man. What will you do? Seriously, this is a test. And you've got some spirit curious about what you will do. Like that old man. What will you do? Weird. Like I never heard that voice before. So it could be on your side, meaning your spirit guides or someone that you know that passed on. Wow. You have some test here, huh? You know what the test is about? The battle between the mind and the heart. That is the test. The test here is kind of to see how or what will you use. Will you use your ego, your brain, or will you use your heart? So the outcome, interesting. I was going to say the outcome of this connection is up to you. And then I saw the magician. The magician is someone that kind of almost manipulates and transmutes and uses whatever he's got in order to bring the outcome and the result he wants. And that is you in this connection. What will you do, Virgo? Wow, we have the magician twice. I didn't even fucking notice. We have the magician twice. Meaning, your free will is like given full access in regards to this connection. And whatever you choose on doing will dictate the outcome to this connection. Will you choose the heart or will you choose the ego? Why do I keep hearing that voice now? It could be like I could be channeling one of your spirit guides. So there is a battle here between your heart and mind, Virgo. That is the, it's almost like you have, what I'm seeing is like you have an audience. And you might not even be aware that you are being watched. And you are in this battle. Like, you know, when you are so consumed by your internal battle, you kind of forget where you are. You kind of don't really pay attention to your surroundings. It kind of feels like that. This situation here, it could create, it's like a test. It's like an internal battle that you will have to decide on in order to choose an outcome for this connection. And you could not really have the clarity, because when you have like an internal mess, it kind of creates fogginess with your external anyway. So you could not have all the information that you need because you don't have the internal clarity. You don't have the peace of mind. You don't have the kind of alignment between your heart and head, which creates the confusion and the fogginess in your external as well. So you might not see what you're supposed to do because you have an internal battle. But the internal battle is also there because you don't have the clarity. So they affect each other. And if I were you in this situation, what I would do is first silence the fucking mind, breathe through it, and listen to my fucking heart. But hey, I get it if it's hard. I get it. It's hard. I know. I learned that the hard way, because I like to think things. But if your head is not really in alignment with your heart, now here's the thing. A lot of people think that being emotional and listening to your heart is the same thing. It's not. Okay. Being emotional, reactive, that is not really your heart. That is your mind. That is your brain being overwhelmed by certain emotions. Okay. So that is the translation of your brain. This is why when you silence the mind, there is less judgment of what is happening in your heart. Just let it be. And then whatever feels right, I think I said that yesterday as well to one of the signs. I don't know who. Whatever feels right, Virgo, is the validation of your being. You can never go wrong when you do what feels right. Truly feels right. That is basically your inner guidance, your intuition, So do what feels right in your heart, in your gut. Get in touch with your senses, because it will kind of be a clear sign for you to do what you're supposed to do without thinking logically of a translation of the energy, because translating an energy can be hard. And this is why you see me kind of like come up with so many examples in order to draw a picture. Otherwise, explaining a fucking energy could come across dumb. Okay? So, feeling is what's going to allow you to choose correctly in this situation, or at least bring peace with your internal battle, and then you will have the external clarity because your internal is clear. See what I mean? As within, so without, and so on. Ooh, okay, so in a nutshell here, Virgo, the outcome of this connection is up to you. You are showing up as the magician. So choose wisely. And I feel like you have spirits that are watching you during this time as well. Especially the voice I heard earlier. What will you do? So it's almost like someone is cheering for you, but also worried about you making the wrong choice, if that makes sense. And I'm sensing like it's close to you. Either a spirit guide or someone that chose to be a spirit guide for you. As in like a person that passed on, but decided to stick around to help you. Alrighty, what an interesting message. Ernesta Kindred, this is your third super chat on a live stream. I am flattered. I like number 3. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Wait, let me heart it. But yeah, that was an interesting reading for Virgo. Quite deep as well. Thank you for explaining, Virgolicious. All right, where's the timestamps? Emily, hey girl. Hang on. Like, I actually took a hit from the Virgo reading. It was quite intense. All right. We chillin'. All right, we chillin'. Let's see. 4753. Taurus. Most likely outcome in your connection. Taurus, let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection, Taurus. What is this? 2 of Wands, okay. I do not see this ending well. Sorry to disappoint. See, here's the thing, Taurus. You will have every fucking sign that tells you don't do it, don't move towards this person, and you still, like, you still will move towards them. You still insist on wanting them. You still insist on making it work. Let me tell you why, because you're addicted here. You're dealing with someone that has the devil energy. And let me tell you, the devil does not have horns and tail. The devil is not scary. In fact, the devil is so cute, so handsome, so beautiful, so alluring. And that is for a good reason. Because if the devil was like scary and ugly, it would be easy for you to say, oh no. But it was cute and it would be like, I am harmless. Yeah, you will fucking fall for it, right? So you are addicted to someone here and you think, I will not give up on you. Even if they gave up on you. I'm not really seeing their side besides how you feel about them. Now, here's the thing. If you insist on making this connection work, you will be the person that pays the higher price. Now, there could be karma for the other person for, you know, playing their dumb games with you, but the price will be on you because you have been given so many freaking signs to stop you from moving towards this person. Yet you continue. So this will not end well. And maybe on a subconscious level, you know it, you agree, but consciously you're like, yeah, I know this is bad for me, this is toxic for me, but I'm addicted to this person. I like, you know, it's almost like, you know, when an addict kind of acknowledges that they're addicted to something and they just give in, they surrender to it. It's like, yeah, I'm an addict. You know, they don't hide it anymore. They're not really trying to be better anymore. It's like you gave in to it. That's what the devil does. You come to a point where you stop resisting it and you just go with it. And if anything tries to disrupt it, you will be the first one to say, no, I shall not allow anything to separate us. You know, you become a very loyal servant. Oops, I said it. So be careful because you will be the one that gets their heart broken. I do not see this ending well, Taurus. So save yourself while you can. Save yourself while you can. Because I feel like you are going into the rabbit hole. And it's going deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, it will be harder for you to get out, right? Ouch, I scratched myself. Maybe you don't want to hear it. Maybe you're like, don't tell me everything that I know. I know I want this person and I know they're not good for me, but I want them anyway. Well, it's your choice. I'm just giving you the most likely outcome because I don't see this ending well. This is like FYI. Do what you will with it, of course. And if you are dumb enough to put a ring on it, be careful. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Because you will, like, here's the thing. This reading could be your confirmation. Because you will be seeing so many freaking signs that you cannot avoid it. Like, you will see it with it. Like, you will realize that, okay, this is no coincidence anymore. This is definitely the universe, God, trying to warn me away from this person. But you will go anyway. You will go towards them anyway. So, I guess, you know, sometimes we have to learn those lessons where we are very stubborn about, right? Like, sometimes we know we are doing something wrong, but we continue on doing it. And then when we receive the punishment or the karma for it, we're like, fine. I kind of knew it. I kind of expected this to happen. I knew that the fun will be over at some point. You know what I mean? So, there is that. Okay, well. Very intense, Virgo. Yeah, it was. Like, it kind of hit me after the reading. That's a very pretty color. I love green. Well, this is like more blue-green. But I love green. Like, I think purple and green are definitely my favorite colors. Not purple and green, you know what I mean? Like purple first, but I love wearing green. I have so many things in green as well. I love wearing green. It's weird because I like, when I was younger, I didn't like wearing green. But I read this thing where they say if you like wearing a certain color, it reflects on your chakra. So maybe my heart is open. Heart chakra is green, right? And money. Yes, I love money. Make it rain. Oh my God, yes. And money, yes. Green and blue are my favorite. Yeah, blue is nice as well. If you like blue, people say, psychology says actually, it means that you are friendly and loyal when you are. And green means money, nature, and heart chakra. Heart chakra is the spiritual side of it. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection, Capricorn. Let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection. Ooh, the Lovers. Someone is getting a good reading. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Allow yourself to fall in love, Capricorn, because that's the most likely outcome for you. Don't resist it. Let it happen. Let it happen to you. Let it consume you. Let yourself. It feels like I'm almost like hypnotizing you. It actually feels hypnotic. This energy is hypnotic. You might find yourself that you're like, oh my God, like I'm losing control in this. It's okay. Let it take over. It's love. Let love consume you. And I don't think it's in a bad way or anything, so keep that in mind. If you are trying your hardest to resist this or to take your time with it or to not rush in it, good luck. Good fucking luck. Okay. I do see that there could be a delay in this connection, meaning that you could be the one that will create delay when it comes to you falling in love with this person, or in general making this connection something serious. And maybe because you are afraid that if you just lose yourself and lose control, you might lose a grip on yourself and you lose your identity and you will be lost in love forever. But it's not in a bad way. Nothing about this feels like toxic or it's, well, I do want to say even the good things, if you do too much of, is bad. But hey, I feel like this is like strong, intense, good energy. So I don't know what you did to deserve that, but enjoy it. This is definitely a blessing. Allow yourself to enjoy the good things as much as you expect bad things to happen in your life, right? Because a lot of realists, like I consider myself a realist. Like when good things happen, I start to question, like, so when is the bad thing going to happen in this? Because this is too good to be true. But you need to remember that as much as bad things happening in your life, there are also good things, okay? And this is like something I remind myself with sometimes, because I will fall into that realist type of way of thinking, right? So sometimes when something really good happens, you're like, hold on, this is way too good. Is this a scam of some kind? Is this love bombing? Am I gonna hurt myself? But these things happen. Good things happen too, right? So enjoy the phases in your life where good things happen to you. Don't become the person that is in your own way. Because most of the time, because we don't believe we deserve good, we sabotage good things. We try to find the bad things in the good things, and we fuck it up. So remind yourself that as much as bad things are present in the world, there are also good things, like purely good, that we are owed or that we deserve. Okay, so when good things happen, just say thank you and enjoy it. Okay, because this is what I see here. And there's the possibility of you causing delay from fully receiving this blessing, but that is you. That is you delaying what's yours, what's inevitable, which is basically you receiving the goodness of this energy. But other than that, I feel like at the beginning of the reading, I said, let it happen to you and whatever else. It's because you could be the only one that stands in the way of your own happiness in this connection. Because you are afraid that it could just be a scam. It's not true. You're delusional. But hey, remember, good things happen too in this world. So when it happens to you, remember that you fucking deserve it. I mean, I don't know what you did to deserve it, you know, realistically speaking, but you did something to deserve it, right? Because, you know, like life is balanced. So if you have been, you know, paying your karmic debts, and if you've been trying to be the best person that you can be, hey, good things happen to those people. So when they happen, remember that you deserve the good things in life too. Okay? This is the best reading so far. I don't know if someone else will top it up, but we'll see. So far, Capricorn reading on point. All right, so fire and earth done. Ooh. Wow, we are already 1 hour in. All right. Bellissima. Jorge, I think that's what you say. I will change my whole friggin' place, don't worry. Patience. So this background is temporary anyway. And also, this is me. These are parts of me. But I will definitely change, like, I'm changing place. I have a plan, you guys. I'm not stationary. A lot of people think, because, you know, they get used to what I do. A lot of people think, a lot of people forget I'm a Sagittarius. To be fair, I am a grounded Sagittarius. You know, I'm not a crazy Sagittarius. I have a lot of earth in my chart. But I am still a Sagittarius. So, you'll see a different background within, I'll say, 3 months. Tops. Top. I'm changing places. Yeah, like this is when I had like a sleep paralysis, and I was fully aware what's happening to me. And I was lifted off the floor. Oh, not off the floor. My bed here is on the floor. And I was lifted up and I felt everything. The presence was so intense. Here is one of my past lives. And here is just a painting, actually. Nothing to it, but I love it. It's been a while since I painted something. Have you guys seen my latest painting? It's a vision I had, and it's not a void, it's more like a portal in the forest. And I had that vision and I was like, I'm gonna paint it. I don't know what that was about though. Same granite Saggy, tons of Cap in my chart. That's good. I think like Sagittarians need earth. Like in general, I feel like it's challenging. Don't get me wrong. It's challenging because when you have earth and fire, it's like these elements kind of like challenge each other, right? But when you have like Capricorn, whatever earth energy in your fire, it definitely kind of makes you less impulsive. I have 4 placement in Capricorn and my moon is Virgo. So, yeah. And my Jupiter is Virgo as well. You know, like Jupiter is the planet of Sagittarius, but I have also Earth in it. So it doesn't just come and just expands. I plan it. I plan my moves. You know, like a Virgo would plan everything, organize everything. Yeah, that's actually a place in somewhere in UK. It's like a half castle, whatever remains of the castle. And I just love the sunset, so I painted that. All right, moving on to air signs. Air signs. Let's see. 108.26. Aquarius. Aquarius, let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection, Aquarius. Most likely outcome in your connection. Let's see. Okay. Well, that changed really quickly. From the 9 of Cups to the 8 of Cups. Okay, well. You know, Aquarius, I feel like you will have a change of heart about this connection. Meaning, even if you think right now that you're like, yeah, I want this person, or yeah, I want to be with this person, I feel like you will have a change of heart soon. That will change the direction. Yeah, kind of like free yourself. This is the 8 of Swords. And we also have the 6 of Swords, which indicates that you will have a change of heart. Meaning that you will decide, you know what? I'm kind of leaving this behind. And I'm going to go somewhere new. I'm going to look for something else. And I don't know why. Like, it's not really showing me what is going to cause this change of heart. But I see a change of heart. This is the outcome that is going to happen. Or most likely outcome that's going to happen here. Meaning that you will have a change of heart. And you'll be like, you know what? I kind of want to give up on that. You might like give up on love in general for some time. And focus on your career. Focus on developing yourself. Focus on like whatever else that makes you happy. Makes you feel fulfilled in other ways than love. Yeah, it's almost like you will want to take a break. And I see that you will want to kind of take that love that you give to people and put it towards yourself instead of others. Again, I don't really see what is going to trigger that kind of change of heart, but I see it in your outcome, meaning that you'll be like, you know what? I don't want to be with this person anymore. I'm just gonna go, I'm just gonna take a break from love. I'm gonna put that love towards myself, towards what makes me happy, towards my career, towards my own development. And I'm just gonna wait for the right time to be in love or to be in a connection. So it's almost like you will pull yourself out of the connection in order to focus that energy and invest in yourself rather than the connection. And you will make changes and you will kind of focus on yourself and wherever else instead of the connection. Yeah, I don't really see you investing in this person anymore or in this connection in general. So change is here. And it will be initiated by you. It will be you deciding, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I think it's for the best. I'm going to take all this love that I put in this connection. I'm going to put it in me. I'm going to develop me. I'm going to self-love, self-care, learn something new, experience life, go on an adventure, go traveling. Something I feel like you will change up, and I feel like the self-discovery and the self-love and you kind of experiencing life will be a solo journey for some time. It's I want to go out there and live up a little bit. And I do see that you will go through a lot of changes because of this decision that you will make. Meaning by the end of this phase, I feel like you will be a changed person. Sometimes that's good. So I don't really see what will trigger you into making that decision, but I see that it will make you feel happy. It will make you feel at peace, that it will create some sense of control even, and it will create positive change for you and within you. Okay? All right. What? I'm going to put my quilt cover on the quilt. I think I'm going to end up in the quilt cover. There's a trick to it, Put it inside out and then grab the corners and just shake it, shake it, shake it until it's all over it. That's what I used to do. But then I bought this thing where you don't have to cover it. It's already a cover, if that makes sense. Yeah, I hated changing covers. It's it hurts my muscles. I like to go to gym, but I don't like to do things that are hard. So I try to make my life easy. So I bought this thing where it has a really fluffy side on the inside, and it's really warm and cozy. And you don't have to, you just put it in the wash, and you don't have to cover it or anything. I forget what it's called. But I bought it off TikTok shop. Some of the TikTok shop shit actually pays off. It's a hit or miss, but some of the things will be good. Anyways, 1:15, what? 1:15. I saw 1:15. for you, Gemini, hang on. What is 1515? Because that is the second time I saw it in such a close time. Unconditional love. When you see 1515, that's unconditional love. Just know that your soulmate is about to enter your life. Interesting. But your timing really is on 1/15/16. But I did land on 1/15/15 first before I said Gemini. All right, so let's see, Gemini. Let's see. Let's keep that in mind with the timestamps. What are you looking at? Is it the spirit? Come bless us with your presence. There she comes. That was quick. All right, Gemini, let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection. The most likely outcome in your connection. Oh, wow. You know what's so interesting, Gemini? You know what I'm getting right away, especially with the message, with the timestamps thing. It's like you're holding on to the wrong person. You're holding on to the wrong person. You know when you have like a person that's not really, it's like they already expired. They're supposed to go, but you hold on to them. And that prevents the new beginning or the new person from entering your life. So this is basically telling you that you are holding on to a person that's not really supposed to be there. Because you have someone new. It's almost like this is telling you that you deserve better. Why are you hanging on to this person? So the most likely outcome here for you is basically hanging on to an energy that has already expired. Wow, we have a bunch of cards here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, look at these. You know, people can get used to toxic people as much as get addicted to good people. People can get addicted to pain as much as they get addicted to joy. So do remember that there is the other side of the coin. Because it seems like you're getting comfortable by being uncomfortable. Which is, oh my God, which is limiting you from experiencing something new. This is a fucking soulmate energy. If not a twin flame, that is. Someone here is due to come in your life, but you are hanging on to a certain person. Even if you are in separation with this person, energetically, you are not letting go of their energy. Meaning that you are giving off the energy that I'm not available. And this soulmate wants to come into your life because they're due to come in. But you're like, no, I'm not available. Sorry, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Even if you're not physically together, you are sending this energy of, I'm not available because I'm hanging on to a person that is supposed to fuck off from my life, but hey, I'm addicted to them. See what I mean? So this is telling you that let go. Let go. Because the universe is trying to get this person away from you so that the new person, which is a soulmate energy, to enter, for the soulmate to enter your life. So now here's the thing. The most likely outcome in this situation depends on you. And what I mean by depends on you, I mean when they enter your life. Meaning that if you decide, I'm going to hang on to this person, I'm addicted to them, I'm not going to let go, it will create delay from the soulmate entering your life. But if you say, you know what, I surrender to the divine plan, what's meant for me will come towards me, I let go and I allow. Okay? that is when the soulmate will be like, okay, you know, there's space, I'm coming in. You see what I mean? So the outcome of this is more likely a when. It's not what outcome, it's when the outcome. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. It's when. It's not what or how. It's when. When will you let go? Is when your soulmate enters. Okay? So your focus should not be on a certain person. Your focus should be on the soulmate that's about to enter your life, basically. Yeah. Which is like a twist to even my question, because I was asking about the connection that you have currently. But with the timing and this message, this is basically telling me that this is not about this current person, this is about the next person, you know, which is interesting how it came out. And yeah, I do see long-term with this person. We do have the Hierophant. So when the soulmate enters, you will either get married with them or get married to them, I mean, or it will be a long-term connection. Okay, this is not going to be a fuckery type of connection. This is not going to be full of games and you know, mind fuckery. All right. Why would you wish to live in UK? UK is a shithole. The best thing about UK is nature. That's all I'm gonna say. 122, 35. I don't know. I never visited America. So when I visit, I'll let you know. All right. Let's do water signs. Yeah, it definitely depends which part. The further you are from cities in the UK, the better. It is better to be accompanied by the sheep of the land than the metaphoric sheep of the land, if you know what I mean. The grass is always greener. Nah, like I want to travel the world. I'm not interested in settling in any fucking country. I'm a Sagittarius, you guys. Do I fucking need to remind you? I need to be traveling. We'll see. What did I shuffle? I didn't even time stop anything. What card came out? It's interesting. I say like I was talking about traveling and the King of Swords came out. I have to be strategic. Is the message I got. This is a message for me. I have to be strategic, logical in my approach with change. I can't be emotional or take boredom as an impulse to change direction. You know, the universe has been testing me, especially with being stationary. Like that is like the universe is testing my patience, because all I want to do really is travel the world, share the wisdom, share the good experiences, adventures with people. I don't even want to have like deep connections. I want to have like temporary connections, you know, enjoy your company with people and move on. I don't want to drag anyone on my journey. I don't want anyone to drag me on their journey. I want to just be a fucking free spirit, like a fucking Sagittarius would. But with my life, it's like, no, you have to be grounded, and you have to create something stable, and then you will have your fun. And it's been years. So I think I've grown to be very patient. And, you know, I'm grateful for that, because I wouldn't be doing this, and I wouldn't have, like, sometimes you have to be pressured in order to put in the work. And if I was given everything that I wanted, I wouldn't put in the work. I would probably not even, you know, help people or be of service. I'll just, you know, be living my life. But that is not my purpose. That is not my mission. And so I had to learn that through being forced to be stationary. Anyways, let's do water signs. 1, 2, 6, 34. Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, I'm shuffling upside down. That's no good. Did I skip Libra? That is the second time I skipped Libra, didn't I? I don't know, you tell me, you guys. Did I skip Libra or not? I think 2 readings ago, I skipped Libra as well. Who was paying attention? Oh man, I have to go back and see it now. Hold on. If no one remembers, I will check myself. Hang on. Because last time I skipped Libra, every Libra on this channel started crying about it. I'm not in the mood. It hurts my muscles. I like to go to gym, but I don't like to do things. I'm talking too much in this live stream. That is Gemini season. I'm talking too much. It's a hit or miss. I blame Gemini season. That's the second time during Gemini season I forget Libra. Okay, so Gemini done. Here's the thing. The most likely outcome in this situation depends on you. And what I mean by depends on you, I mean when. When will you let go? Is when this person, would you have hierophant? This is not going to be a fuckery type of connection. This is not going to be full of games and you know. Why would you wish to live in UK? Is a shithole. The best thing about UK is nature. That's all I'm gonna say. 13th with 13th with 35. See, I put the timing in. I don't know, I never visited America. Yeah, I fucking skipped Libra, didn't I? said all right, and then what? I don't know. I never visited America. All right. Let's do water signs. Yeah. Skip the all right. Yeah, it definitely depends with. All right. So let's do Libra. Let's go back. So let's do Libra. Let's go back. Yeah, I blame Jerry. Jerry distracted me. I'm joking. No crying. No crying, you guys. I can't deal with crying babies. All right, Libra. Let's see. Thanks for letting me know. Otherwise, I would have continued, and then I would have received emails and comments saying, "You skip Libra. This is the second time in few weeks. You don't like Libras. What have Libras done to you?" I get all sorts of like, wah, wah, wah. Womp womp. All right, let's see. Libra, most likely outcome in your connection. Most likely outcome in your connection, Libra. Let's see. Wow. Oh, this is definitely not an easy connection. That's for sure. There's a lot of, like, I want to say ego problems here. It's like, you know, when you fall in love, but you're not ready to fall. It's like you're not really ready to fall in love. Yeah. It will catch you unexpectedly, meaning that this connection is something that will be really tough in the beginning. But then the more you get to know each other, the more you argue, the more you make up, the more you like go through difficulty, the easier it will get over time. So it's not going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy from the beginning. I do see you two struggling in this connection. But let me tell you something. This is worth it. This is worth it. I feel like if you focus on the end goal here, the end goal here is the 10 of Pentacles. But will it be slow? Fuck yes. Will it be worth it? Also fuck yes. I do feel like someone will be humbled here. Meaning, if there is someone here that is in the connection, whether this is you or them or both of you, if someone here has like a big ego, they will be humbled in this connection. Meaning, if someone here in this connection is like, I deserve the world, everyone would die for me, I am the best of the best, that person will be humbled by love. So it's not going to be like, I'm going to put you in your place. It's more like you will be humbled by love, because the ego is the thing that makes you think that you are better than everybody, and therefore you deserve someone that is the best. Otherwise, you know, you expect someone to be perfect in order to match the ego that you have. But with this person, someone will be humbled, meaning this connection will bring humility, understanding, seeing that people can be imperfect, and that also makes them unique and perfect. So I'm not saying that your standards or their standards or the standards of the connection or the standards expected of the connection will be kind of like broken down. It's more like getting a reality check. And I'm not sure if this is you or the both of you or them, because here it feels like you're almost equals. With the Two of Cups, this is like, I am your equal energy, right? So this is why I say I'm not really sure which energy this is, or if it's you, them, or the both of you. But whoever has like this inflated ego will be deflated. And I feel like it's in the kindest, I say kindest, but not really. I do see arguments. I do see like bumping heads. But it kind of feels like tough love. Okay, and maybe you don't really prefer tough love, but I feel like if you persevere in this connection with this person, you will understand in the end why it was necessary for you to go through difficulty with this person. Because they will bring out in you a part of you that you didn't know existed, or you will bring out that part of you in each other. Okay. So this inflated ego, you have like the 6 of wands here. This is someone that is like, I'm better than everybody. Look at me, everybody. Look, but do not touch. Like it feels like that. That's the type of energy I'm getting here. But slowly, by being together, you will learn that, you know what? At the end of the day, we are humans. And we are not perfect. And we can support each other. But they will not come easy. Meaning that at some point, this connection will be really hard to tolerate. And I feel like it's towards the beginning of the connection. Because the end of the connection, it will be like, we love each other. We go through thick and thin together. We support each other. We are there for each other. You know what I mean? All these, you know, when you see like old couples and young people are like, so what do you think makes a marriage last or whatever? And, you know, one of them is like, you have to understand each other. You have to be patient with each other. You have to whatever. Like, you know what I mean? These qualities that you get from being with someone over time, you start to understand them better. You start to be more empathetic. You start to understand their love language. You start to understand where they're coming from. All these things take time. And I feel like there's a huge benefit from being together. Like you two will actually teach each other something that will result in you being humble. But it's not like humble meaning less. Humble meaning realistic. Okay? And it's not in a bad way. I don't know if it's coming across in a bad way or not. But I'm trying to make sure that you don't get it the wrong way, if that makes sense. Because it's not coming across as something less. It's more like something more realistic. You know, because the inflated ego will make you think that you deserve Jesus coming from the skies and putting a ring on it. Like, you know what I mean? But this obviously that's not realistic, right? Like you expect someone, you expect your partner to be like perfect. And that's not realistic. Because at the end of the day, everyone is flawed by nature. And everyone is imperfect. And in fact, that's what makes us unique and different. The important part is not about finding the perfect person that is like perfect in every way, but finding the imperfect person that is perfect for you. And that's what makes a person perfect. You know what I mean? So it's like you need to get to know this person and kind of like find out that they are perfect for you down the line. But that will only happen once you get to know them and once you go through difficulty together and once you see them in action and in character. And that will require experience. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So I do want to say, Libra, be patient with this because your heart is in it. And maybe if it's not at the beginning, your heart will be in it. Your ego could be the problem here. And again, I'm saying you because I'm tired of saying it's either you or them or both of you, right? So I'm just going to say you in this case. And the ego is in the way here. Okay, so the ego will be put in its place because when the ego is not mastered, it takes over and it actually destroys one's life. So ego is not bad. Ego needs to be on a leash. That's it. And yeah, with this connection, it will take time for it to kind of like control the ego. Do you know what I mean? Blooper reel? I have no time for those things. I don't mind if people do bloopers about me, but I have no fucking time to create bloopers from my videos. I make too many videos to do that. Alright, so we finished air signs. We didn't skip any air signs now, right? All done. Oh, I need water. We'll do water signs next. I think that's food. Oh. All right. Cat hair everywhere. Five. All right, water signs. Pisces. Ouch. Fuck you too, Pisces. Pisces, let's see. Most likely outcome in your connection. Most likely outcome in your connection, Pisces. It doesn't matter how much you give this person. It will never be enough. And that's why I made this face. This person will keep you at a distance, and it doesn't matter what you fucking do, Pisces. It doesn't matter if you cut your chest and you take your heart out and say, here, your heart kind of pumping, and it's still attached to your chest. Here, take my heart. And they will still be like, yeah, but we are just friends. I'll take your heart, but we are just friends. Or it kind of feels like that. It feels like this person keeps you at an arm's length, distance, whatever people say. And it's like, it doesn't matter what you fucking do. This person will always have some excuse to keep you away from them. Some reason, some excuse, some way to not give you what you want. This is like breadcrumbing 101. This is like, I like you, but I don't see you as more. I don't really think that this person is telling you their intentions though. Meaning they keep you in the dark a lot. So most of the time you could be filling your own conclusions, and that is dangerous. Because when someone is not giving you enough information about what their intentions are with you, you end up assuming. That's what the brain likes to do. The brain likes to fill the gaps. It does not like missing information. Even if you end up making the wrong conclusion, it will still be happy with the wrong conclusion rather than being confused and not knowing. So this person is, I do want to say, a control freak. They do come across as the Emperor. And what do we have after the Emperor? We have the Devil. When I say control freak, okay? So here's the thing, Pisces. If you are happy by giving this person and giving and giving and giving and opening your chest and giving them your beating heart, and they will still be like, yeah, but I'm busy. I'm not really available. I like what we have, so let's not change anything. I appreciate you. You know, all the classics. You know when people make excuses not to be in a relationship? You probably already heard all of the excuses, or you are about to hear more. Because this is the classic breadcrumbing type of person. You are in a situationship for sure. This is not even a relationship. Yeah, I don't feel like you are in a relationship with this person. This is definitely a situationship of some kind. It could be one-sided. And you could be like fully invested in this. It's like, I give, and I get little to nothing in return. And you are very much aware of that. But it's almost like you are, the more they do not give you back, the more they don't really respond to how much you're giving, the more you give. Because you might start believing that you're not giving enough, that what you have is not enough, that what you have is not good enough. And you continue on giving to try to prove yourself to this person. But hey, this person is kind of like getting all these things from you, whether this is like energy, emotional support, mental support, maybe even financial support. They're enjoying all these perks that you are providing, but the less they give you, the more you give them. And this person is like, well, I have Pisces, wrapped around my finger. So be careful. If this person is giving you sweet nothings, observe their action. Forget about words. Words are for free. When you are not sure about a person, try to ignore what they say and focus on what they do. That is how you know what they intend to do with you. If a person says, oh, Pisces, I really like you. I see myself spending the rest of my life with you. But they give you no attention. They don't really show you that they are invested in you. They actually do not invest in you. They don't give you the time of day. They are always busy. They come to you when they are available. But when you are busy, they expect you to be there for them. Their action will give them away. Their words are for free. Whenever you are confused with someone, stop listening to their words and observe their actions. If they do not align, it means that they do not mean what they say. Believe the action. Do not believe the words. The words should be supportive of the action. If the words do not support the action, then the words do not mean anything. Okay? Because I do see that you are hung up on this person, and the most likely outcome here is you giving everything to this person, and they will be like, I'm running, you better chase. I'm running, you better chase. And you will be after this person. They will not give you enough. They will breadcrumb you to keep you kind of hooked. But do you want to live in a situationship like this? Or do you want to kind of like take control of this situation? Up to you. Because I do feel your energy in this connection is what's keeping this connection alive. It's almost like there is no other person. This other person is enjoying what you give them, and they are not really giving much to you. And you think one day this person will realize your worth or will find whatever that you are providing enough. But you will realize that, hey, I'm the only one giving here. And I hope you realize it. Otherwise, you will waste a lot of years on this person thinking that they are worth the investment. And at some point, they will notice you. But what made you think that? You have to think about these things. If you have created this delusion because your brain doesn't like not knowing, then try to control the way you see this person, because we like to paint people in a certain brush with a certain brush, because in most of the time when we don't know things, we like to make our own conclusion. This is what the brain likes to do, right? So when someone is not making sense and you end up kind of creating your own conclusion, you better be careful when you do that. Okay? Yeah, this is a sucky yucky type of situation ship you have yourself in, Pisces, I must say. This is definitely one-sided. And if I dare to say, this person is definitely taking advantage of your kindness and your naivete. I don't even remember Libra reading anymore. It was the last reading as well. But I'm glad you enjoyed air. Only Sag is always done first on this channel. During the old signs, Saggies are always done first because we are the best. One 15317 Scorpio. Dracula accent? What's the Dracula accent? Did I not tell you guys I'm a vampire? So sometimes I forget about accents. I've lived a long life. Ugh, I'm in such a silly mood. You got it. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection. The most likely outcome in your connection. Ace of Cups is how we begin your reading. It's so weird, Scorpio. You have more than one person that is interested in you. And you could be entertaining two people. I don't know. I'm getting two energies here. So I should say most likely outcome in your connections with an S. Damn. Player from the Himalaya. How you doing? How you doing? Damn, you are like Joey from Friends. You could be like, which bitch is you talking about? Which bitch you talking about? Because we are talking about one connection. But your energy is bringing two. And I want to say at least, I feel like the focus is two. I have two energies here. And if I dare to say there is love from two people, or you are in love with two people. Now, how did you get yourself in this pickle? Here's the thing, Scorpio. I do not really think that you are truly in love with these people that you're fucking around with. Now, you might disagree. You might be like, hey, I'm in an open relationship. I love them both. Whatever, right? Like, there are all kinds of bullshit out there where people are like, yeah, I love more than one person. I love blah, blah, blah. I get it. You know, if that's you, fine. You know, you can love a whole town if you like. But I don't see it ending up well. Meaning that at some point, you will lose interest in both. And you will move to the next two. Now, you might disagree. You might be like, no way. I love these people. They love me. Okay? That's fine. That's the current energy. But it's going to be like, okay, now I'm bored. So it's time to switch up. Because this connection is not really true love. It is perceived love. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of feels like it kind of feels like when you mix desire with love, or when you mix lust with love. It's like the only way I can explain this, because I don't really get the perspective where people say I can love more than one person. I don't really get that. Okay, especially on an intimate level. But that is my personal opinion. But I do understand that there are people out there that truly are capable of that, or believe that truly, so they act on it, intention and whatever else. But what I see here is that the most likely outcome in this is that you will lose interest in both with time. Because from how I see it, this is desire. This is love for intimacy with these people. This is love for closeness. But it's not really the type of love that you will you will not spend the rest of your life with these people. That's what I'm trying to say. The devil is here. The devil is definitely desire-based. The devil is like, I really love being in this. It's more of an addiction. It's not really love. Do you see what I mean? So even though the Lovers is here and the Ace of Cups, like this is strong energies, okay? You have strong energies here. But you're not realizing that towards the end of that is something that, it's almost like you have created this, how do I explain it? Because this energy is not really familiar to me, right? So I'm trying to find the words for it. It's almost like you kind of created this idea, and then towards the end of that idea, you're like, you know what? I don't think I was right about that. So you change your mind, because it's not actually that deep. You might have told yourself that it's deep, but it's not that deep, because the basis of this connection is the devil. So you mixed love with desire. And you know, a lot of people fall for that. A lot of people think, I love this person, but really they just desire them the moment they get them. It's like, okay, so now that I have them, I'm not in love with them anymore. And, you know, a lot of people go through that phase. Like, you know, when people go through the honeymoon phase goes away because the love is based on desire. It's not real love. Because the honeymoon, okay, so here's the thing. If you truly love a person, you will never, and that is my personal opinion, okay? You can disagree, but you will never have the end of a honeymoon. You will love them every bit of the journey. You will be obsessed with them for years on end. You will see that in old couples as well. Like, they will be all over each other, they will be hugging, they will be like maintaining that honeymoon phase. And it's because it was real love. It wasn't desire that was confused with love. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So the reason why people get bored with each other is because they mix the two. They mix desire with love. Okay? So, and that's what I see here. You might say that you love these people and it's more than one person. Yeah, let me remind you. I mean, that is the first red flag here. But then, if you are capable of loving more than one person, why is it based on desire? And why is it showing up as an adventure? Why is it showing up as the devil? If these two weren't here, I would give you the benefit of doubt and I will say, you know what, maybe it is possible. Maybe you truly believe that, you know, you will have like a couple of people here where you are in an open relationship or you end up together forever kind of thing. But these two cards are kind of contradicting the intense energy that is perceived love. And it's canceling out the love that you are showing up with. Okay? So the outcome of this connection is basically love mixed up with desire, or desire mixed up with love. And with time, you will lose that desire and you will lose that love, because the love that you thought was there is actually desire. Okay? So I think things will end on your side once you lose interest or once you lose the desire for them. You know, like a lot of, like, you know, it's not necessarily that you will lose desire. Like, you can love someone and have desire for them for the rest of your fucking life. For example, the closest example that I have is my grandma and grandpa. These two freaks. And I say freaks because they are sexually attracted to each other even with old age. And you know, as a, like, when I was young and I used to see my grandma kind of seduce my grandpa, I would like cringe, or I would like look at it like ew, because they're all wrinkly and shit and they are still teasing each other and whatever else. And she would seduce him to the bedrooms, like you know, like she would sit on him and give him like a lap dance. And she's old, like she's in her 70s when I was young. So if you have that type of love, I'm not saying that you will lose desire, but if you think desire is love, it's definitely not love. But if you have desire, if you have love and then have desire as well, it is for life. Like, you will be freaks until you're old and wrinkly, and your family members will see it, and your grandsons and grandchildren will see it, and you will not even be shy about it. You know? So, that's true love. When you're old and wrinkly and still desire your partner, that's true love. All right. So, honey, you know, I hate when I hear like, oh yeah, the honeymoon phase is over. There's no such thing. No such thing. You just didn't love them to begin with. There's no such thing. You will always desire your lover. If you stop desiring them and if you're not there anymore, you never loved them to begin with. Full stop. 4 to 6. All right. Last but not least, Cancer. Yes, Sarah. We're doing the last sign. I've been here for 2 hours. Where have you been? Cancer, let's see. The most likely outcome in your connection, Cancer. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Things will turn in your favor. I mean, literally, we have the Wheel of Fortune here, so turn, and this is the wheel. Turning. Things will turn in your favor. Now, here's the thing. I do feel like your faith is being tested in this connection. Meaning, if you know on an intuitive level that you and this person belong together, it doesn't matter what happens between the two of you. You belong together. If you truly believe that, I feel like that will help you be patient and tolerant of the ups and downs in this connection, because when the wheel turns, it goes up, but it goes down. But when it goes down, it must come up, and what's up must come down. If you are patient with the phases of the cycles that you go through with this person, then you will be, it's like you will not have a problem going through that phases with them. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But if you, for example, say, I'm tired of going through the downs of this person, I give up, then you don't, like, you kind of fail the patience test. And I feel like faith is tested here. It's more faith than patience, if that makes sense. It's like, how much do you actually believe in this connection? Because your belief in this connection will help you keep that energy flowing through the up and down. Because here's the thing, Cancer, if you decide to give up on this connection, the connection will become null, meaning that without you invested in it, without you being tolerant of its phases, it will not work out. Now, naturally, that's what happens in partnership. If one person gives up, you know, the other person will give up at some point as well. So it takes two to tango, so to speak. And so I feel if you end up not wanting to work with this or not wanting to tolerate the phases that this connection is going through, you won't really have a connection, right? I do feel like this connection is meant to be, but I do see that it's testing you. You know, the way I see this, it's more of a yin and yang kind of energy, meaning that there is the light side of this and there is the dark side of this. When I said that, I heard twin flame. So maybe this is your twin flame. I'm not sure, but what I was going to say is that this person, this connection will show you your darkest parts of you, but will show you also the lightest sides of you or parts of you. Do you know what I mean? So the longevity of this person or of this connection will be dependent on your faith in the connection, for one, and your tolerance of the phases that this connection will go through. Because I feel like this person will be there. But if you give up, they will also give up. And interesting, I said twin flame, because I am sensing mirroring energy, meaning if you give up, they will give up. If you tolerate, they will tolerate. So I don't see this connection as the easiest type of connections. In fact, it's very testing. And your faith, intuition, there is spiritual element in this as well. That is part of this connection. So I do want to say that it's not supposed to be easy with this one, Cancer. It's not supposed to be easy. And there's probably, you know, a reason for that, but I don't really see it. And if this is a twin flame, it explains a lot. Okay, because that's what twin flames do for each other, like in partnership. It's all about fucking tests and trials, okay? So I do feel like the ball is in your court. Meaning, if you decide, fuck that, I'm not going to do that, I'm not going to tolerate it, it's over. But if you're like, you know what, I have faith in this connection, we can work through anything. We've been through phases before, we can come through this as well. Then you will pass the test. Then you will show the universe that, you know what, I'm not giving up on my twin flame, and you will be together. Do you see what I mean? And if it's not a twin flame, I feel like it's so fucking similar to a twin flame that I'm just going to say twin flame, right? Because it's not the easiest type of connections. It's definitely testing, you know? So I wouldn't blame you if you give up on this connection, but I also wouldn't blame you if you don't. Because it has like a good side and a bad side. And both sides are extreme. I want to say that as well. Meaning when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad, it's really bad. And that can be difficult. And for most people, you know, they can't handle it. So this connection is not for the weak. Just want to say that as well. So are you up for the task? Or are you going to say, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to find someone that it's easy to be with. I mean, you know, it's up to you. This is why you have free will. This is why you decide for yourself. This is why you are given the choice in this matter. It's almost like it's up to you in this case. You can let go if you want. And you can hold on if you want. Both will be your choice. Both will be good for you and both will be bad for you. Two sides of a coin here are very much present. Okay? Whew. I love that. You have to accept the winter like you accept the summer. Indeed. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you very soon. Take care for now, okay? See you later.